Welcome everyone to Planet Papas. Today we're on Koh Samui and the beach we're going to go to is... What's this?
England.
I'm in England. I guess we're in London, England. So let's go discover London, England together on Planet Papas. Let's go. And now I'm ready to go. Let's go. We are coming in London strong, but this time there's a snowstorm, so we're going to see lots of snow this time. The London crew was not ready for this, so as you can see, the steps are still snowy and ice all over them.
I'm trying to make it fun.
So today we're going to the coolest market in London itself, and it's all Camden Town. We're going to show you around here, which is beautiful. We're going to show you all the vendors they have here, what different things you can get. Very different than anything in Bangkok or in Samui. Big, huge market. It's been around for centuries. We're going to go through it. There's an old part of it, there's a new part of it. Some of it has been demolished and made into hotels and apartments. So let's go have a look. What's that? We'll go up and down. Back in the day, Camden Market started as a small arts and crafts fair, and it was only open on Sundays. And now it's open 7 days a week, from usually around 10 a.m. till around 6 p.m. And still at this present time, it's one of the biggest markets in London to see. And before Camden Market became a market, this whole area was known for the industry of gin. Now this market brings around 250,000 people per week. So yes, you can bargain with everybody, you can ask for cash lower prices, but it's not as good as anywhere else in the world. When you say something costs £55, you'll say, give me a deal, and he'll say, okay, I give it to you for 54. It's not so fun shopping when it's minus 5 degrees. It's cold outside. We are still on the high street, so we haven't reached inside the market lock itself, but there's many shops on the high street that have great things like boots, clothings, and everything that you need to keep warm. So if you are looking for your traditional fish and chips, Poppy's is the place to be. Established in 1952, so you know you're getting quality English homeschool fish and chips. Let's have a look at it. There are a few in London. This one is in Camden. They did have a truck in the market itself, but it actually too cold for now. So this is the location right in Camden Square. And this part is where you can get your takeaway fish and chips. So you can eat it on the street if you like.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Paparazzi is here. Hello.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Now the inside looks like an old fisherman's place in the 1950s. But let's look at the menu. And because we're in the tourist area, this is not a cheap place to eat, but it's very traditional. Most chippies in England usually have the fish and chips, and they run for around from £5 to £8. But now with inflation, they're going up to £9 or £10. But this place is £14, and that's for the small portion. And lucky the small portion is pretty damn big, so we're good with this. We got our cotton chips, we got our gravy, she got some mushy peas, and a nice gherkin. Let's give this the ultimate taste test. You can get cod, you can get haddock, there's many different types of fishes, but we went with the cod. Out of 10.
I give it 9.5.
Nice.
Çok temiz yemekler. Ne dediğin tam onu yaptım.
I give it a 9.2. And I don't like this.
9.2?
Okay, we're here with Alice. Please tell us why you picked London to live in.
Hey, how you doing? I picked London because lively and all the action is here and Poppies is here.
And what do you want for Christmas?
Christmas, I will have fish and chips.
That's a good answer.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you.
Merry Christmas!
Always enjoyed sunshine,
And now back to the market.
but it feels especially splendid.
So the water you see is part of Regent's Canal. This royal waterway is over 200 years old. And I know the question that you're going to ask yourself, can I go on that canal? And the answer is yes. They do have daily tours. This water bus runs an hourly service every day throughout only the summer in Camden Lock, and it goes to Little Venice and then back again. So bring the wine, bring the snacks, bring anything you can. Take the cruise. It's actually worth it to be on the water. Now we reached into the Camden Lock area. There are over 1,000 vendors in this area. And on top of that, you can get anything from antiques to vinyls to clothing to even haktiki, which is the New Zealand necklaces. And don't worry if you're not a market person. There's so much to see here. The buildings and the architect are quite different. As I've seen on the main strip on the outside, there's things sticking out of the walls. It's London, England, so the buildings are hundreds of years old. And the food choices are endless. And because the weather is so unpredictable in London, they did come up with a great idea, which are these domes. So you can eat in there, no problem at all. If it rains, shines, sun, anything, you're safe in there to eat your foods, enjoy it without even getting wet or too hot or too cold, just the right temperature. Okay, so this is the food court area where you're gonna find different types of food from around the world, from Indian to fish and chips to anything you can think of is in here. So let's go have a look. It's still in the Camden Lock, so we're gonna see what we can find to eat. So there's only one word of advice I have for you when we're doing this, is you see these guys, they're holding out their product to say, you wanna try this, you wanna try this? Now if you've been here, I've been here many times, so I know, especially in the summer, do not take it, because that piece of stick they're holding up is trying to get anybody to try their food. And I've been watching them, when some hold it for like 20 minutes for someone to take their food. And that's a long time, especially in the summer. So make sure you don't sample it that way. Ask for a fresh piece to see what they have for you. And today was so cold, my lips couldn't say fish and chips. Fish and chips was coming out of my mouth. So I'm doing a voiceover because it's too damn hard to talk in the cold weather. So in the Camden Market, these places hold any clothing you could think of. Even if you wanted to look gothic, even if you wanted to look like a distinguished gentleman, or even if you wanted to look like Batman. Oh, my hand. We've been passing an area that has Egyptian silver, which is crazy. This market could take all day just to look around. You have your lunch, have a coffee, sit around, have a chat, take a boat ride. You could definitely do all of Camden in 1 day, 2 days, depending on how long you want to be there and what you want to do while you're there. And you can get shot in Camden. This is a tuk-tuk, and this is what you usually have in Bangkok. But we found one in London, of course.
Let's go.
And if you were or still are a fan of Amy Whitehouse, she actually lived here, so they gave her a monument right in the Camden Market. And up next in the lock is the best place to buy gifts for anybody or gifts for yourself to have a good laugh, but there are some cool things in there. So let's go inside Cyberdog. Don't get cheap on me, Grandma. It's Christmas. Cyberdog is a trance music and cyber clothing retail chain. Its base is here in Camden Town. But this place is not just for the trance lovers. This place has everything for anybody that you're looking for. Something cool and something different that has a little glow and makes you a little hip. Of course, Cyberdog specializes in bright clothing and the gear that you want to wear while you're dancing the night away. But it also has the streetwear, so you can wear this anytime, anywhere. There's even t-shirts that have a bit of a glow and gives you a bit more life in your step. In the summertime, when it's peak season, they do have dancers on top of the railings when you walk in. So it feels like you're in a disco club and a retro club and a future club all combined in one. So this is the place where you take all your envelopes that Grandma gave you money for your birthdays, your bar mitzvahs, your parties, anything that you have. Get it all together and buy some cool tops. And a word of warning, the music in here is very loud, but it also gets into your system and it makes you want to dance, move around, and shake that thing. They also have an over 18 section. So if you wanted to be a little more naughty this year at Christmas, you can do it here. And now, it's time to dance. And that's going to do it for Planet Papas today. Join me all this week in London. We'll be going to all the tourist places that we need to see as a Big Ben and all the boys and the rest of the gang. So we'll see you tomorrow. Take care for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Take care.